Hey, so last you saw me, I was getting ready to pack and move all of my stuff to Texas, but I didn't say exactly where. I'm moving to Austin, Texas. I visited Austin for about 2 weeks back in July, right smack in the middle of the summer, and I went with the hope of being able to sign for an apartment since I knew that I was going to be moving in September. I'm going to take you through all of the places that I looked at. I am primarily looking in the West Austin area, but honestly, that is all I'm going to say for privacy reasons. Let's get right into it. Most of the tours had us riding on golf carts, I assume, because it was so hot and it would just be really difficult to walk from place to place, especially since most of these complexes were rather large. They have a gym on site. The equipment was pretty limited, but still, it's a gym. This was the first apartment that I looked at, and at first glance, it gives me my old apartment vibes. I really wanted something a little more upgraded in this space, and I just don't think that this was it. It did have a walk-in closet. I did like that. It had a lot of good things to it. This apartment wasn't bad per se, but I just don't think it was the greatest. And coming from a 900 square foot apartment, I was a little nervous to start touring other one-bedroom apartments that were significantly smaller. So most of these are around 600 square feet, give or take. The cabinet color just really gets me everywhere. I really don't like it. I do think the bathroom was a little bit outdated as well. And the carpet. I really don't like the carpet at all. Here's the breakdown for apartment number 1. It was a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 575 square feet. Base rent was $1,390. Pet rent was $25, and they estimated water to be about $30 a month. I don't include electric in any of these because it's so variable and dependent on time of year. So in these totals, I am just including things that are pretty much a permanent fixed cost and about the same across the board. The total for apartment number 1 is $1,445 a month. Pros for this apartment is that it has central air, in-unit laundry, decent storage, a big bathtub, a gym, and a pool. Cons are obviously the carpet. The kitchen colors, none of it made sense. There was a black backsplash with oak color cabinets, and the countertops just weren't doing it any favors either. I did not like the wall colors at all. Who picked that beige? I don't know. I think the bathroom could have been a little more updated. And last but not least, there was no security in this place. There was no gate protecting the community. Even to go to the gym, you could just walk right in. You didn't need swipe access, you didn't need a key, nothing like that. Just as someone who's gonna live alone, I think that really turned me off. This next apartment is at the same complex, but it's just a little bigger. You can see that there's a lot more kitchen space. The layout is bigger. Here's the bathroom. Looks just about the same weird beigey yellow color wall. The layout of the living room is a lot bigger, but I also thought that it was a little awkward. Like, where do you hang the TV? Here's the breakdown for apartment number 2. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 794 square feet. Base rent was $1,504. Extra charges are the same as before, $25 pet rent and $30 for water. And the total for apartment number 2 would be $1,559 total each month. Pros is that there was more room in this apartment. There's central air, in-unit laundry, decent storage, a big bathtub, a gym, and a pool. Cons, again, are the carpet, the awkward layout, kitchen colors, wall colors, not an ideal bathroom, and no security. Now we're on to another complex. This is the second complex we looked at. They had a pretty nice gym. I feel like I'd be very satisfied working out here. This is their game room. And here we are looking at the first 1-bedroom apartment. The kitchen looks pretty small in my opinion. I don't like that this has double doors going out to the balcony. And here's the bedroom, which also has double doors going out to another balcony. I just think that they take up way too much wall space. I don't think there's any need for it. If you turn, we're going into the bathroom now, which honestly I really think was very spacious. I did like the overall wall color of this apartment. It wasn't yellowy beige like the other place. I could see myself living here, especially with the dark cabinets. As you've seen probably in my other videos, I do like a bit of darker woods. So I feel like it would really go well with my aesthetic. In-unit washer dryer. Let's do the breakdown for apartment number 3. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 627 square feet. Base rent is $1,390. Extra charges include $25 pet rent and $25 valet trash. And in total, it is $1,440 each month. Pros is that there's central air, in-unit laundry, vinyl floors, a nice kitchen, nice color schemes that I like, a gym, and a pool. Cons were the storage and also the double balcony. I really didn't understand the double balcony, and I just feel like it takes up so much valuable wall space. Now we're on to a 2-bedroom because I was toying with the idea of getting a 2-bedroom apartment. The living space looks pretty much the same as the other one, only it has windows and a single door. Here's the first bedroom. Pretty square, honestly not that big. Double sinks, which I really won't need. Did you peep the wall color? The wall color is like a yellowy beige in this place. I don't know. Maybe they didn't paint this unit. Maybe they don't really care to repaint it. I kind of get it. Here's the second bedroom. Looks just about the same size as the other. I'm not very happy about all that fits in there is a bed. There's a lot of space in here. I also don't think I'm gonna need another bathroom. The breakdown for apartment number 4 is that it's a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,397 square feet, which is much bigger than any of the ones that we've looked at so far. The base rent is $1,890, which to me is really expensive for a 2-bedroom. I know it might not be a lot compared to other places or other major cities in the country, but to me, I was only willing to spend around $1,600, maybe $1,700 for a 2-bedroom if I really liked it. This particular complex would actually fluctuate their prices daily. I don't really know why. They say it's due to market, not really sure. But I've seen their 2-bedrooms as low as $1,650 here, and I was willing to spend that much if the 2-bedroom was what I liked. Unfortunately, this one wasn't. So back to the breakdown again, it's $1,890 base rent. Extra charges include $25 pet rent and $25 valet trash for a total of $1,940 each month. Pros include central air, in-unit laundry, vinyl floors, a large kitchen, a lot of storage and space, a gym, and the pool. Cons are that there's a college layout in my opinion. You can definitely tell that this was made for either a family to live here, a smaller family, or 2 people who are roommates and are splitting the rent. You can tell that the whole entire apartment is pretty much meant to be split in half and have that common area of the living room and also the kitchen. So it didn't really make sense for me to have 2 bathrooms and one with a double sink and all that crazy stuff. And the other con is the wall color, which I already mentioned. We're on to the last complex that I visited, and here is their clubhouse, they call it. Here's the gym, which is honestly really nice. They said it was newly renovated. Here's the pool. Here's the living room to start. As you can see, this is a really modern looking apartment. It's a lot of gray, a lot of white, a lot of silver. And I think if this was a few years ago, I would have been all over this apartment. It's really nicely updated, I can't lie. It's really elegant and pretty to the eye. In-unit washer dryer. This apartment was honestly so spacious and had so much storage. And here is the balcony. The balcony also has a little storage spot in it too, which is super cool. The breakdown for apartment number 5 is that it's a 1-bed, 1-bath, 791 square feet. Base rent is $1,430. Extra charges include $20 for pet rent, $33 for valet trash, $5 for pest control, $15 amenity fee. Sounds weird. There's an estimated $30 for water, and the total is $1,533 monthly. The pros here are obviously the aesthetics. It's a very nice space. They clearly renovated the space with modern aesthetics in mind. Central air, in-unit laundry, vinyl floors, which was a big one for me, the gym, and the pool. The cons are where this place kind of takes a real nosedive, especially in addition to the cost. I personally thought that all of the added extra fees made it really not worth it to live there, especially after reading all of the bad reviews. The bad reviews consisted of there's cockroaches, bug infestations, this is a really old complex and they're renovating all the units to make them look nice, but really they have a lot of problems. I've been in a place where they renovated it to look nice, and then once I lived there, all of the problems really started to show themselves after only a few months, and I never want to be in that position again. So for there to be so many reviews saying the same thing, I'd rather just steer clear. It's not worth it in my opinion in terms of aesthetics. This was the second highest cost 1-bedroom apartment that we looked at. You'd think that they'd take their bad reviews into consideration when pricing. I did get to explore the area for quite a bit of time before I decided where I wanted to be. Some considerations that I was looking at was the proximity that I would be from my fiance. That was really important to both of us, that we were essentially going to be neighbors. And all of these complexes were within just a few miles of where he lives. Another consideration was that I'm used to paying $12.50 a month, and I've paid that for the last 2 years, and that includes my pet rent. My budget for moving out here and what I wanted to spend on rent monthly was max $1,600, but that was on the extreme high end. If I really love the place, I'd pay it. But base rent, I did want to be $1,400 or under, and most of these places were well above that. What ended up happening, there was a 1-bedroom apartment that I couldn't see, but I could see the floor plan. And this was the complex where apartment 3 and 4 were. There were some pros to those 2 apartments that I liked and some cons. Now, the apartment that was available for me to sign for was actually $12.50 a month exactly. So I would have been paying the exact same rent had I picked this apartment. Only issue is that I wouldn't be able to see it. But based on the layout, it had the pros that I liked from both apartments. It had the big kitchen layout with the island, a single door balcony, and that was through the living room, the big bathroom, and the non-yellow walls. The lady at the leasing office told me that it wouldn't be available until August, late August, and that she could hold it for me as long as we upped the rent $50 a month. And honestly, after everything that I saw, it was something that I really liked. After all of my tours, I went and I called back and I said, hey, can I have this unit? Luckily, everything got approved. I put my deposit in and I was able to get all of my ducks in a row way before I even moved out here. I was really happy with my choice, and I was so happy that I'm only paying $50 more than I would have if I was still living in New Jersey. So this was a big win for me. Here's some video of what the apartment looks like. I'm happy with my choice. I'm happy that I didn't have to break the bank. And I really think compared to the amenities that I had in my New Jersey apartment, living here and paying the little bit extra that I do has been so worth it. The amenities are honestly just incredible. But maybe my standards are low. Let me know. Next up, you're gonna see me completely emptying out my New Jersey apartment in preparation for coming here. I'm gonna be using a U-Haul box instead of a moving company to get all my stuff out here. And I'm also going to be posting on the first 3 Thursdays of every month from now until the end of December. This way you guys can see like my moving process in almost real time. If I was to keep my current schedule of just doing every other Thursday, this moving process would have been dragged out all the way up until next year. And I kind of didn't want that. I kind of want to bring things up to current time a little bit more since I have so much footage and so much to share. Are there any questions that you have about Austin, Texas? Are there any things that you want to know? If you live in a major city, how are these prices compared to your major city? And honestly, are you just curious about anything? Let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. And maybe if it's super relevant, I'll even make a video on it. If you like this video and you want to continue following along my journey, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you get notified every time that there's a new video upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.